Hey guys, what's up? This is going to be a very different kind of video today, and it's not a very great video. Um, I had some really bad news recently, and I still have a lot of shock with this. Is that one of my friends just passed away last night, and it's shocking. A brief history about me and her name is Taylor. She was one of the very few people who's been in my corner from day one. I first met her. She was a recovering addict, and when I met her, she was in her addiction, hardcore. After meeting me for a while, talking with me, becoming friends and stuff like that, you know, sometimes we did have a little, well, um, physical interactions. Yeah, I had sex with her a couple times. And then all of a sudden, one day she was talking to me. She says, "I'm sick and tired of doing all this stuff. I want to get clean." I said, "Okay, no problem. I'm in your corner as long as you're trying to get clean." And she kicked the habit. She had to go to she had to go to get methadone every day, every single day. She had to get a methadone, get a. I don't know what they do. I'm not sure if it's not a shot, but like a pill or whatever, or methadone or whatever. So I remember a couple times I had to like pick her up at like 5, 6 in the morning and take her to the methadone clinic. And the thing is, I didn't mind doing that because of the fact that she was my friend, and she's trying to kick her habit. Then sooner or later she passed that program, and she finally, I told her that you should start seeing some counseling. You should get some counseling. And what happened is that she was going to counseling, but she wasn't really dealing with her issues. The main issue she has, besides her addiction, is that her baby's daddy died like 5 years ago, drug overdose, and she was always so hard cutting him up and stuff like that. She's like, I love him so much, but the problem was that he was dumb for doing that. He OD'd on my birthday and shit like that, and it was kind of, just the way how she talks about it. It just really, you could see that she was mad because of all that. And who can blame her? That means every year on her birthday in June is the same day that he died. He OD'd. So, so I can see why she would be very pissed off. Just like, for example, we buried my grandmother on my birthday, like 6, 7 years ago. So every year on my birthday, not necessarily, I'm reminded of celebrating my birthday, but this is the same day my grandmother got buried. So, and she was having some problems, depression and stuff like that, and it was one of those kind of things where I said, she came down, broke down, and asked me. She goes, "How do you deal with all these problems as a regular person?" I said, "You have to deal with it. You have to step up and deal with it." I mean, before, when she had problems, she just took some drugs. Now she doesn't. But the problem is that she traded in one addiction for another. So instead of heroin, she was taking a crap load of Xanax. Sometimes drinking on top of that and going hog wild crazy. And then one day she asked me how come we can't have a relationship. As boyfriend girlfriend. I told her, because this is the kind of shit you do. I mean, who knows? One day I might just come over to your house and you'd be like dead or something like that. You know, or let's say, for example, if I moved out in my own apartment, have my own place, and you moved in with me, I come home and find you dead. That kind of shit would be like fucking crazy. But she understood, but we still, like I said, we still remain close. I ended up getting a girlfriend. She ended up getting a boyfriend. Then when my girlfriend left, she was there to help me pick up the pieces. She quit her boyfriend. I helped her pick up her pieces, and but she, sometimes she would freeze everybody out when she gets them down in the dumps. And a lot of times I would try to drive by her house and try to knock on the door, see she's okay, but she would never answer the door. And her dad's always sleeping, and her brother's always off doing something. And sometimes they let me in and say, I'm like, I'm getting worried about her. But, you know, long story short, and so that was within like the last 2 years. Every now and then we hang out. Either sometimes we watch TV, sometimes we go out to dinner or whatever. She was like my best friend. And to a certain extent, yeah, I was simping. I admit I was simping. Or sometimes some people say Captain Save a Hole. Yeah, I was doing that. But then again, this was a friend of mine. I didn't try to get anything out of it. So then, like she had another bout, when she froze everybody out. Then she started talking to people again. And then what happened was yesterday, she contacted me. She said she needs to get some medicine get some heart medication. Because something wrong with something was wrong going on with her heart. Who knows? Who knows what? And I don't think she can explain it very well. So, so I said, sure, I'll give you some money. I'll wire you some money so that way you can take care of this. And she goes, okay, let's meet up later. I'm like, okay, cool. We can hang out. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking, I can bring a movie by, sit down and chat and all this other stuff. She said, yeah, come by around about 26. Contact me. Contact me around 7 or 8. I'm like, okay, no problem. So after I get off of work, eat dinner, get some stuff taken care of, I'm getting ready to contact her. I contact her, and no reply. I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, okay, maybe she fell asleep. Maybe she fell asleep. Okay. About 9 o'clock, I said, you know what? She probably just blew me off. Okay, fine. Sometimes she'll fall asleep and sleep for 12 hours or who knows what. And I'm like, okay, fine. So then I say, I was like, okay. I didn't think anything of it. So I jump on Facebook, and what happened, her name was tagged all over the place. I'm like, what's her name being tagged for? And it's like all these people are, like they say, you tag somebody that said you're with that person. There was like 30 to 40 different messages saying they're getting tagged. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And reading it, they're reading like, oh, she passed away. Oh, my prayers and thoughts were for family. I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Wait, hold on. I was like, this must be some kind of fucking joke. And then I'm reading this, and what happened? I jump on her dad's Facebook page, and he talks about, and her brothers. They talk about how she died, and I'm like, whoa, holy shit! Because the thing is, I was supposed to see her around 7. I was supposed to be there around 8 o'clock last night, and I'm like, wow, holy shit! What the hell happened? I'm thinking to myself, what the hell happened? Holy shit! What happened? Supposedly she, then I don't know what happened. Then later on that night, about midnight, her dad calls me. I could tell the tears in his eyes. He was tearing up, and his voice is cracking. Now, this is a guy who's a recovering alcoholic. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude's going to relapse. This dude did drugs, alcohol, and I'm thinking this dude's going to fucking relapse. And he basically said, I want to talk to you personally. I want you to hear from me. He said, you helped my family a lot, and I appreciate that. You helping her out a lot, and, I appreciate that. You're a good guy. You're treated her better than most other people. And I know sometimes she was a handful, but and I'm like, wow. And I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock, still right now. Then he breaks down. He says, I always wanted you and her to get together, and in the future, I knew something was going on with you right then and there, and I was hoping that you guys would take the next step, pretty soon. Because like I guess she talks to him a lot about that. So I'm thinking to myself, after I'm thinking to myself, after my ex girlfriend left me, found out that she was with me just for physical, not necessarily physical, but financial shit. Basically drained everything I had, drained me financially, physically, mentally, and all this other stuff. Then, of course, if you see my other videos, the other the other woman that my man Tony and Benjamin Diamond Kid 100 and Benjamin Button give me a whole bunch of advice on that too. And after all that, I'm getting over that, and I'm thinking to myself, I wasn't really ready trying to jump in something else. But just as long as she stayed close to me, that was cool. And then he's like, I was kind of hoping you and her, get together or get married or whatnot. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, this is pretty fucked up. Because she told me that this guy, her father is like a racist son of a bitch, like super racist, and I'm like, that's weird, but I'm okay. I'm okay. But like I said, then he told me basically what happened. He said that she wanted to hang out with some people, after she got her medicine, just hanging out with some people, and I'm thinking to myself, don't tell me she relapsed and OD'd on some shit. The toxicology report hasn't shown up yet. It probably won't show up for a couple days, but I have a bad feeling either one or two things happened. She took too much of her medication. She basically OD'd on her legal medication and just slowed her heart to almost done because they found her on the couch, cold, passed out and everything. Or she relapsed and took some bad shit. I don't know. But the problem was is that she complained about her her baby's daddy doing shit like this. She talked about her son being taken away from her, and she hated that idea. And she always talks about trying to do everything to get her son back and everything else. And now this happens. So I'm thinking to myself, she just decided to let her demons take control and just go with it, or she made a big mistake, a fatal mistake. Right now they're trying to do a GoFundMe so they can cremate her. And so far out of $3,000, they raised about 1,100. Even with my contribution, 1,100. So that's pretty good. And within a day, almost half of it was raised. So that's good. But they her father wants me to come to the cremation funeral thing. I'm like, I don't know. But then again, it's that for some reason she think that no one cared about her besides like a few people. And the funny thing is, I keep telling her, a lot of people care about you. If you read, not just because of Facebook. Because people cared enough to tell you real shit on Facebook. When someone tells you real life shit, if you're on Facebook and you talk about a problem and people give you real life shit to digest, not just the actual flaws, oh, no, are you okay? Telling you blah, 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 ABC, some real life shit, that kind of tells you something. And a lot of times when she does that, I'm like ringing her up, like, what the hell's your problem? Get off of that. Get off of that pity shit. You know, if you got a problem, just give me a call. You know I'll be there. But, you know, it's one of those kind of things where I didn't sleep much last night. And I got to work this morning and I was in a daze. And, uh, and the funny thing and the strangest thing about it, she died around 7 o'clock. She died around 7:30 at night. So which means that if I would have went as planned, I would have got there right when she passed over. Right, I would have got there right when the EMS declared her dead. And that, I mean, wow. And it's kind of sobering. It's very sobering. You know, so if you have any kind of addiction, seek help. Don't, don't. I mean, even if it's painkillers or whatever, you never know. I mean, tell you the truth, you know, you could try to take a couple of sleeping pills and never wake back up. And people, and the thing is now people are wondering, all of her family is wondering why the hell did she do this? After all that she gained, she just do something like this. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, thing is, I'll never hear her voice again. I'll never talk to her again. You know, I never will talk about, I mean, tell you the truth, I'm not a big South Park fan anymore, but she gave South Park me because that's what we used to watch all the time together. You know, or the Office. I hated the show The Office, but me watching her was always fun. You know, I think this is going to take me a long time to get over, but you know, like I said, my life still has to go on. Everybody's life still has to go on. So the thing is that I'm glad I never got addicted to stuff. And a lot of people, I mean, tell you the truth, the reason why I kept with her because she was actually trying to get off of her addiction shit. Not the same bullshit I was dealing with for the last couple of years. Gosh. I gotta try to find something to take my mind off of this. I mean, I don't even feel like working out. And that's weird. I mean, but, you know, I gotta, you know, try to figure out what to do because, you know, like I said, I had plans. We had plans to do stuff. You know, we had plans to hang out at this one place. I had plans to do certain things. This like in the, you know, in the future, I was going to, you know, I said, yeah, I was going to do something special for her birthday. You know, just, you know, for because her doing stuff like this. And now I'm looking around here, it's like, wow, what I'm going to do. I mean, the only thing I can do is wake up the next day, do the daily grind, and hope that I can keep my sanity, or I won't do anything stupid like that, or you know, when the toxicology report comes back, I'm pretty sure her dad's gonna tell me what actually happened, and if she actually relapsed, I'm not gonna be that surprised, but you really don't want that, but you know, I'm just hoping that she's in a better place. The only thing I can tell you is the only thing I can say is that her pain is actually gone now. So, you know, take care of yourself, and maybe in the next week or so I'll be in a better mood to do something different. Okay? Almost 20 minutes. Can't believe this lasted as long as it did. But oh well. Talk to you later.